We have a very special guest today, and he will be talking about leadership and mindset. So please keep watching the show.
Talk show. So
Thank
before we
you.
jump
Thank
in,
you for having me here. Thank you for the intro. Such amazing. And thank you, guys.
yeah, thank you. Yeah, before so, I think it'll be nice to have a brief background from yourself, from the horse mouth, as they say. No, although I did touch briefly about your background, I'm sure the audience will love to hear more about you.
Sure thing. So, as you know, my name is Eden Alon. And like when you just told I got injured 10 years ago while I was in the army. And back then I was in a really, really bad spot where I decided to shift and change and pivot in that place and start to be a coach, help more people, make that impact. That's where I also joined as one of the moderators in Din Graziosi events and groups. And right now we have the Own Your Future Challenge event.
Yeah.
It's crazy what's going on there, especially backstage. We are like crazy, like doing so much things right now.
Yes.
Meeting after meeting, but it's so much fun. And I'm so honored to be there as well. And can't wait to be here. I'm so excited to be here, guys. Thank you for having me.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Eden. We are also so happy to have you here, and we believe that we will have a lot of valuable things to share to our audience, right, Karma?
Yeah, indeed. We are so happy and grateful. I think that challenge that you were talking about is really nice. I was part of that group, and it's really amazing what you all are doing out there. So many millions of people have joined that show that they do the challenge.
Yeah, some amazing challenges that all the time brings. And Tani,
Yeah,
So
it's so
amazing.
amazing. Yeah, and we also joined the on your future challenge, but not so involved in that group yet. But it's very amazing to see people going live there, participate on each day challenge. It's
the
amazing.
energy is out the roof.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think I was part of that group last year.
Yeah, every year they have different challenges, different things, different value that they bring. So it's so amazing to be there. You get to have so much knowledge and also impact thousands of people live. So I love to be there. I'm
Yeah.
enjoying every moment.
And so proud to know you, and also to see that it is also, we are so proud to have you here as one of the Dean Graziosi team. So we are so happy to have Eden here, yeah, Karma?
Yeah, very happy to have you here. And then I think Alika, maybe you would like to ask the first questions. Give the floor to you now.
Oh, okay. Well, this is so amazing to know you, Eden. And when Karma told me that we will have you, and then I read your a little bit about your a brief about you, and I can imagine how was your feeling when at first you get this in that situation, and then it is not easy to deal with that. And yeah, so. And I believe that we also have a lot of people in that situation too. And that is why we are so grateful to have you here to share your experience as well on how you stand up from this situation, how you face and dealing with your challenging situation. So I think my first question is, well, maybe we want you to share your first step on dealing this situation at that time when the doctor said that you have to have the surgery to lose your feet. So yeah, maybe you can share that.
Sure, I will be glad to share that, and I'm grateful to be here as well. So thank you guys. So it started 10 years ago, and I got injured while I was in the army, and what happened there is that a nerve got tangled and transmit pain to the section that got hurt. In my case, it's my leg. That's called the CRPS syndrome, and everything caused tremendous pain. It's causing a chronic pain all the time. And I couldn't even put a sock. I couldn't get outside because even a slight wind actually caused this tremendous pain. And it still does. But the thing is that it had to be developing a strong mindset to deal with such a pain. And doctors told me, like, just cut your leg off. You will never walk again. You will never put a sock. You will never put a shoe. You will never walk. Just quit, cut your leg off. And I said, fuck that. I'm going to actually walk on my feet back again. I don't give a shit what you're saying. I will walk again. And at first, it wasn't easy. The first 3 years was hell. I fell into a big depression. I had some suicidal thoughts, like, should I keep with that pain? I don't know if it's worth it. And I was lost. I was frustrated. I was angry on myself, on life, and didn't know what the hell to do from that place. That's where I started to go to a different method, to a different place. I start to search for someone that can help me. So I search, and I found a coach, an NLP coach. She helped me tremendously to start my shifting, to pivot on that place. Because a lot of time we think we can do everything alone, when we sometimes, and most of the time, we got to have someone that will pick us up. Someone that takes the first step, that first push. And of course, the rest we have to do, because they're there. The coaches are there. They will give us the push, but we have to take the step. So she pushed me and I took the steps, and it was not easy. Every time during those years, doctors kept telling me, give up, cut your leg off. And yes, there were times when I thought, maybe I should give up. Maybe it's not for me. But the thing is, I had a strong why that kept me going. Like, I want to be an example. I want to be a leader. I want to impact. I want to change other people's life. So if I will give up, how can I do that? If I will give up, how can I be the leader? If I will give up, what kind of example I will set to my family? And that's kept me going, even in the dark places. So I kept pushing. I took a mentor with another coach, with another mentor, and I stumbled upon the greatest mentors, Dean and Tony, that also helped me amazing. They are the greatest mentors, and they helped me to go through those hurdles. I took a course, another course. It helped me to lift myself up. It helped me to find my way, find my direction, have a vision, and create my own system to actually move forward. So then I moved also during those times, like from business to business. I was all over the place with my leg, with my businesses. I was crazy. And then one day I said, that's it. It's time to shift, get the hell out of there. I want to be fulfilled. I want to be happy. I want to impact people. I want to change myself and change the world in a way, because if you change one person's life, you change the world. You don't need to change hundreds of thousands. You start with one. And with that in mind, that's where I started to shift to coaching. That was 3 years ago. And since then, I'm feeling fulfilled, happy, serving at the highest level, my clients, serving in the graziosi groups as a moderator, and such a blessing, such a blessing.
Yeah, that's
it's very inspiring to hear your stories. Truly inspiring from where you have come to, from where you have reached. I think let's face it, many of the entrepreneurs, online goes through the fear factor, the small mind that constantly wants to steer you away from taking uncomfortable actions. In the initial phase of your career online, how did you deal with fears and doubts and overcome them over the years? I'm sure you had these days of doubt. How did you deal with that, coming from where you
So
are?
how did I deal with those doubts and fears? That's a great question. It still is. It still is, because people think that when you solve that problem, bam, it's out of there. So no, the fear is always there. The fear is always showing up. The thing is how quicker we are getting out of it. And the thing is, I create my own system to actually get the hell out of fears and with doubts. That helps me to get a grip in a couple of minutes and not days and weeks and months living in fear, because I had enough of being in fear for many, many years that I said, screw that, I'm going to shift. And again, with that in mind, the why kept me going, my mission that I'm striving for, and also that system that I created for myself. One of the tools, I didn't plan to share this, but guys, if you're listening, this is a great tool that helped me to get out of those dark places and crush the fears. So it's called the parachute. Now, what does it mean, the parachute? Think about this. Imagine yourself being on the edge on a mountain. And now you're supposed to jump, because the only way to reach to the next place, to the next level. Now, if you jump without a parachute, what will happen? You will die, right? Simple as that. You will die.
Yeah.
But if you know you have your parachute, you know you will actually get to the other side. So you're dealing with fear and you're jumping out of cliff. And then you open the parachute and safe landing. Maybe a bumpy landing, but a safe landing. And the fear is still there, even with the parachute. Even when you want to make that jump, the fear is still there, but you have the parachute, so you know you can count on that to actually lift you up and get you on the other side. So the parachute is coming with a couple of questions. The first thing is to actually be aware to the fear. What is the fear that I'm feeling right now? Be truly honest, brutally honest. Is I'm afraid of what people will think about me? Is that I'm afraid of success? Is that I'm afraid of failure? What is it that you're afraid of? Really be sincere and authentic with yourself. Become aware to it. That's the first step. The second step is actually, okay, so that's my fear. I'm afraid of failure. I'm afraid of success. I'm afraid of being judged by other people. Okay. And really ask yourself, will that kill me if I will take that step right now? I guess not, right? If you will start your business, will that kill you? No. Will that put you on the street? No. Unless it will really put you on the street, so don't do it. But if not, do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you become there. You know now that it won't kill you. And ask yourself, from 1 to 10, how committed am I to actually make that step? Why is it important to me? Why do I want to make it happen? Why is it so important to actually make it happen? And then what's my next step? And do that. Don't overthink it. Jump. You know it won't kill you. You know you're committed. You create that commitment in you, and then you jump. And guys, I would love to know the audience that's listening right now. comment like, what is the fear? What is the next step for you? What is the thing that you're going to take? Take that commitment, make it happen. Don't wait. Make that shift right now.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And
Very
there is
amazing.
a very great tips. Dealing with the fear, it is not easy to deal with the fear. But when we have the preparation, we have the step to do on that, we can deal with it. And like what Eden shared, it's so amazing. And I'm sure that our audience will also notice this and make a very good note on this. And I would like to go to the...
I love the metaphor.
Yeah, it is amazing.
I love the metaphor. I mean, of the parachute.
Yeah, there is a very good.
Most of us, like, we take the flight.
This is a very good analogy about the parachute. And yes, it is not easy. I believe that lots of us still feel this fear, even though we are well equipped with all the tools, but some of us still have the mindset of fear. We are not confident enough. So I think Eden has already given us a very great tips on that. And Eden, I also
valuable.
It's never easy. It's never easy.
Yeah, it's never easy.
Just taking the step. 80% mindset, 20% action. 80% mindset. Change your mindset. Change your work.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, mindset is very important. And also then, I also curious to know about what are the top 3 habits that you develop that help you the most?
So the 3 habits that helps me the most to actually keep on going, because everything is about habits. It's what we do. Usually it's when we wake up until we go to sleep. Everything we're doing. Think about this way. When you go and brush your teeth, you don't think about it. That's a habit. There's bad habits that's going in our life. And my top 3 that change my life is, first of all, it's morning routine. Morning routine is one of the important routines and habits that you can have, and so powerful, because when we're waking up, our mind is fresh. Our mind is like on a restart, and it's like a sponge. It's absorbed, and then your whole focus goes that throughout the day. So let's say you're waking up, you're looking at the phone, you're looking at the news, you're looking at your Facebook feed, your Instagram, and you feed yourself with all that bullshit that's going on.
Yeah, true.
Guess what you will focus on during the day. So instead of that, my phone is never around my bed. It's like far away on the other side, and it's not even near me. So the first thing that I'm waking up, and one of the really important and powerful habits, is the gratitude. I'm being grateful for what I have in my life. What it does is shift our brain. It rewires our brain, because our brain is wiring of thinking on the negative, because it comes from a primal instinct when there was a really saber-toothed tiger that can eat you up. And that was a real fear. That was a real thing. But today, in those concrete words, today what happened is we got used to all that bullshit that's going on, like things that instantly, Instagram, bam, Facebook, bam. No, like what you have, so focused on what the other have instead of what we have. Like Instagram, look at him, look at her, she has amazing house. Oh, look at him, he has amazing relationship. Screw that. Focus on what you have. What you have. You have a roof under your head. That's already something. People that don't have this roof under the head. You have coffee to drink. Guys, there are people that don't even have water to drink. They need to go to a well to bring that water. So being grateful actually rewire your brain to focus on the positive things and not on the negative, and then you have more energy. So this is one of my top habit that helps me to recuperate every time. The second one is, I have a lot of habits that I did during the year. So the second one is the most important, is recharging. Now, recharging means that during the day, if you work, you're grinding yourself until you don't have any energy. In the end of the day, you're like, oh my God, I'm so washed out from the day. I just want to go sleep. Now, we don't want to be at that place. So in order to have more energy and recharging, set yourself a timer, put a timer, start with an hour of work, like get that focus, an hour, 60 minutes that you are all in. And then when the timer hits, you're taking 10 minutes break, or jumping around, dancing. Hey, that's, by the way, a fair warning, not being on the phone. On that break, don't be on the phone, because then your mind absorbs more knowledge and you don't give it a break. You got to give your mind a break. So do something fun, like jump around, maybe do some push-ups, dance, bring that energy, maybe some meditation. So I'm like having that menu of recharging. So every time I'm choosing from my menu, like, okay, what do I want now for 10 minutes? Do I want to jump, do I dance, do I want to do some push-ups, do I want to like meditate? What do I want right now? And then do it for 10 minutes, then back to another hour. That is the second habit that I'm using, a successful habit that helps me. And the third one is one of the most important things that I discarded for years. Now, I keep saying the most important. Yes, because all those habits are important. And when you're choosing a habit, you must focus on one for 66 days. You put it in your brain, and then another one and another one. Because when we try to do a lot of habits, what happens is we're getting overwhelmed, you crash. So instead of this, the third habit that I'm using, my successful habit, is journaling. Now, I remember when I started to journal, like I didn't want to journal. I will be honest, I didn't want to journal. And I remember that was 2 years ago when I took one of my mentors, one of my coaches. She said like that, hey, Eden, listen, if you don't journal, we are stopping those sessions. And I would say, what? Are you kidding me? She said, yeah. I said, why? Is that really so important? She said, yes. I told you over and over, start journaling. But I said, hey, but that's for kids. Come on. When you're a kid, you're like, hey, dear diary, how are you today? Yeah, have a wonderful day. That's part of journaling, but that's a different So I created a system for me in the journaling that helps me to recuperate and actually reflect, and opening the journal and then saying, hey, I have it right here all the time. I have many journals around me. So, okay, what happened today? What did I achieve today? What went wrong? It's very important to know where did I got wrong in order to actually learn from it. What can I do tomorrow different? And then I have that simple inch every time, and simple inch turning, like, okay, so I did that, next time tomorrow I'm fixing that. Or, oh my God, I sent the wrong message to the wrong person. Oh my God, how did I do that? Instead of that, like, okay, I did that mistake, now I'm learning from it and know how to be more focused, create a system for that, create a system for this, and know how to shift. And it's a small changes. At the end, think about it. If you do every single day, a little change, that's 365 changes in a year. Guess where you will be?
Yeah, indeed. Thank you so much for that, for those 3 habits that you just shared about your thing. I think I've been doing morning routine also, but it takes time for habit to be developed.
Yeah.
Like I believe it takes about 21 days or something like that. But I've read also Atomic Habits, which are really really good. That all the small habits you should build, and then no, when you consolidate, it becomes really a huge. There's a huge impact. We don't realize that small habits are leading to a bigger things. But as we keep on doing small habits, the reward may not seem very obvious, but over time, it's really result into a huge impact. So I don't know, Eden, are you there?
I'm
Okay,
here
yeah.
with you guys. I'm here with you.
Yeah. So I love your sharing about those three habits. And then journaling is something like most of us adults so they think it's really like for small kids, but I think it's really important to change your mind shift, to change your mindset and all that. It's really important. When you journal, you also reflect about what you want to become. The visioning the future is really important. Also, like doing the self-reflective, I find it very important for that. Most of the people, they don't have a habit of reflecting on what went wrong, how could they do better. That's really important. I find it.
Yeah.
So the next and understand that it's your passion and what you really want to do. In other words, what drives you, motivates you.
So what drives me and motivate me, right?
Yeah.
Because it got cut off a bit. So you
Oh,
asked,
okay.
drive me and motivate me, right?
Yeah, I could repeat. What kept you going, and understand this is your passion, and what you really want to do. I think in other words, like what drives you.
Okay, so what drives me all the time. But by the way, back to the habits for a second. There's an amazing book, guys. You gotta read it. Atomic Habits.
Yeah.
Great book.
Yeah,
Such an amazing book about habits. Also, Millionaire Success Habits by Dean Graziosi. Two books if you want to know more about habits. Those are the books. About what keeps me striving and keeps me motivated. So, and I know I repeat it, but the why is so strong that keeps me up awake at night. That keeps me keep on doing things. That was get me up awake at time and not snoozing all the time. Like I remember my why, and then even when I feel because I do have those days. We all have those days when I feel like no, I don't want today. I just want to kick back and do nothing.
Yeah.
Now that's back to the recharge. You gotta recharge. You getting that momentum. But here it's the why that keeps me going, even when I'm feeling like crap, even when I'm feeling that I don't want to do anything. I'm keep remembering how much I want to impact, how much I want to create that change, how much I want to be not the leader for myself and others and help them to unleash their leaders, their leader within, and actually pivot on their life. And that gives me the strive, that gives me the motivation to keep going no matter what, and then keep on going, keep on growing no matter what. And I hope that answers.
Yeah. Indeed, it does. Thank you so much for that. And Malaka, what do you like to ask? And the next question.
Yeah, this is amazing. We learned a lot from Eden, and this is a very amazing sharing. And I'd like to go to this question about the limiting belief. I know even though we are feeling so confident enough, and we feel like we already stand up, but however, I'm sure that we still have some limiting belief that may be still with us. So what was your 3 top limiting belief that stopped you, and how did you overcome them?
So my 3 top limiting my 3 top limiting belief was I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy for success. I'm not worthy for love. Second one was I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. I don't have enough knowledge. And the third one is I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I'm believing in myself. Like those things, those are the top three that was constantly in my brain. And it came actually from my past. And actually, I didn't plan to share this. It came from my past as I was in an abusive childhood by my dad. I all the time getting very emotional when I'm talking about it.
Sorry.
And he telling me like, you're a piece of garbage. You are no good. You will never grow. You're an idiot. So that kept in my brain for years and years. And sorry for that. And that kept with me for years and years until I start to shift in that and ask myself, first of all, is that person worth that I keep beating myself up? Is that person worth that I will stay stuck for the rest of my life? Fuck no! Hell no! He is not worth that. He's not worth that. And I start to actually find the reasons why I am worth it. And that's what I call spells. That's where I created spells. Guys, I don't know about you, but I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. Oh, you love Harry Potter?
Yes.
Amazing. So that's where I created something that I call spells. Like you take it, if you see that one right now.
Oh, wow.
The wand is your affirmation. Like, what is it? Like, I'm worthy. Okay, I'm worthy for success. I'm good. I'm good enough to do it. I can do this. Like, you're building that spread shit, if you will, or you're writing on a paper. You know what, guys? Write it down right now. Like, what is your old limiting belief, and what is the new limiting, and what is your new belief? Like, I used to say I'm not worthy. I'm not good enough. So instead of this, I am worthy. Okay, now that's not enough. Like saying I'm worthy, it's like saying I'm happy, I'm joy. But it's not enough to stick. So I created that spell that you actually add the why. Why are you worth it? Why are you happy? And what is it doing? Like when you ask that question, it's shifting your brain, and then you actually start to search the brain subconsciously, start to search for proof. Why is it true? So, okay, I'm worthy. Why? Because I'm taking the steps, because I'm learning, because of my past. I know I can actually deliver my lessons. I know I can help people to shift from that place because I did it myself. And when you start mentioning those, you start to see how it's actually give you a boost. So use that spells and use your past, because your past is your greatest asset. Is your greatest asset. Use it as a weapon. Use it as your tool. Don't use it to beat yourself up and say, I'm in it because of my past. No, it happened for you. Like Tony Robbins says, it doesn't happen to you, it happens for you. So see how it happens for you. Create a spell inside of you and make it happen. So that's how I actually got out from those limiting beliefs. And of course, from time to time, it is surfing again. But with the spells, it's a constant reminder of why I'm doing it, why I'm worthy, why I'm happy, why I'm feeling fulfilled, why I am actually having the knowledge, why I have the capabilities. Like when you keeping and doing it on a constant basis, first of all, it becomes a habit. Second of all, it's here in your subconscious level.
So interesting to hear all that. I mean, so I think for someone who went through hell and back, what can you give our audience to feel more confident about themselves and lead themselves into their best version? Many of us have that feeling of not feeling good enough. All the time you tend to self-sabotage yourself, going into that self-sabotage mode and measuring yourself is always from the base on the past. So what would you put the tips that you would like to give to the audience?
So to create that confidence to shift, it's all start with the state that we are in. And it starts with a state, story, and strategy that's coming from Tony Robbins, that comes from the NLP words. So you have your state, you have your story, and then you have the strategy. Like we said at the beginning, 80% mindset. Guys, write it down. 80% mindset, 20% action. So it comes from the state. You have to create that certainty. Now, how do you do it? Like, imagine yourself a person that is depressed. How does he act? How does he move? How is he standing? Like, his shoulder up or down? His voice is up or down?
Yeah.
Does he look straight away? Like a person that is in depression is like that. It's like, hey, how are you today? It's not. It's the state. It's the physiology that you're using. So the first thing to actually move and shift and getting that certainty in yourself, that confidence, shift your state. Shift, stand tall, bring that 2 inch and to yourself, like those 2 inch, stand tall, bring that energy, use a playful voice, enjoy, and then you will see how much certainty you're creating in yourself. Now using that with what we talked about, the limiting beliefs and the house, you're creating that confidence in yourself. I hope it makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yep. And
Yes, come on. Go on.
yeah, you can go on.
Yeah. I'm so happy listening to you. It's also get me so excited. I can feel the energy. I can feel this is we have a very valuable things shared by Eden, and I know
so much
I can
value.
feel
Thank you.
your clients. I know that you have a lot of clients and they get a lot of inspiration from you and also your support. And can you share us about some inspiring moments with you and your clients?
Oh, there's so many inspiring stories.
Yeah, I'm curious.
We'll start with. We'll go with that one. This guy starts when he was around during his 50, and he thought like I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if it's all that in thoughts in mind, and he wanted to create his own business, and he wasn't sure if he can do this because of the age. It's not the right time, it's not the right moment, all that crap. And when we started coaching, I saw his resilience. I saw his commitment and how he committed to the process. It was so inspiring that he shifted from where he was until he got in 1 year more than 500% of what he usually did. That was so inspiring to see a client of yours getting that momentum and doesn't quit no matter what. Even when he came from a place that I don't know if I can do this. It's not my time. I'm 50. I don't know if it's the right moment and all that crap. And shift to a place that was a huge inspiration for me and a lot of learning, because I always learn also from my clients. It's not just I'm teaching, but I'm also learning so much from them as well.
Wow, amazing. It's so inspirational. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure you must have had a lot of stories to say about that. I mean, like, no, there we do have a lot of moments where like people we come across people who inspire us, like, no, to follow our passion and all that. I'm sure you must be having someone who inspired you as well. Like for me, like personally, I started with my mindfulness coach, 𝐶𝐞𝐚𝐧. She's my mentor. She was my coach. From there, I started beginning my online journey and so on. And then, of course, like Master Sri Akasana, we were in the same group, Alika and me. We were doing the challenge. From there, we jumped into the Tony and Jane, and so blessed to have all these inspiring leaders. I mean, so many inspiring mentors in the world, like who have really influenced, even including my friends, Alika herself and Ad Young, Harriet. We have had so many inspiring people like come across it. And now we are also truly inspired by you as well. Like so, like if you could share your own who have inspired you, Eden.
Sure. First of all, thank you. I really appreciate you guys and so grateful to be here. So, wow, there's tons. I will start with the mentors that I'm looking up for. My mentors, Tani and Dean. Tani Robbins, Dean Graziosi. They inspired me so much. And also Lewis House, Jay Shetty. But Tani actually started my shift with doing a coaching with someone that got certified by him and then learning from Tani himself, like getting all the courses. And that was so inspiring. It helped me to actually move ahead and get that knowledge out of there as well. So I hope it answered your question. Of course, there are so many mentors. There are so many coaches out there that are amazing, each and every one of them.
Amazing.
It's
true.
amazing.
Jay Shetty is one of my favorites too. And
Jay Shetty is amazing.
Yeah, he's incredible. I forgot to mention to you, Eden, that last year, was it last year or before last year, that I participated in that one of the Dean's challenge, and I won a scholarship on knowledge blueprint. Blueprint broker?
The KBB.
Scholarship. Yeah, I won the scholarship.
KBB.
Which is worth, I think, 2,500. Yeah, the KBB. I won that scholarship, and but you know, due to my busy schedule and all that, I'm halfway through, but I would like to be committed to take that course, and I'm so grateful for all that.
It's amazing. Nice. The KBB, it's incredible. And what's going on right now with the challenge and the new offer that they bring, Project Next, mind blowing.
Wow. Well,
so like.
Yes, Kama. Do you have something to say?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay.
You can ask the next question. The floor is to you.
Okay. So, you know, I feel so grateful to have Eden with us tonight. And this is really inspiring me as well. And as we said, that we have a lot of inspirational people around us. And tonight I have Eden as an inspiring me as well. And at first, reading your past and about your challenging situation, and then until now, after this, at this moment, I feel so, well, how lucky I am to know you and to have this opportunity to talk, to discuss with you, and to invite you to have you here to share your experience, your tips, your support, your knowledge, inspirational, valuable insight that you share to our audience. We are so grateful. And I have one question So if you can go back in times, what advice will you give to your younger self? I believe this is also important. Mhm.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love the question. What will if I go back in time? What
Yeah.
advice will I give to my
Yeah.
younger self? So for that, I like and Karma, thank you guys. You are incredible. You're amazing. So thank
Thank
you
you.
for having me. I'm grateful for you guys. So let's see. What advice will I give to my younger? Is keep on going, keep on growing, keep on going, keep on growing. And because there are times that when I was younger, I quit. I didn't want to continue, and like didn't kept going because I felt like I don't know if I can do this. Da, 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 da. So like keep on going, keep on growing, and no matter what, because as you keep going, you will find new insights all the time. You will find new ways to make things happen. And I will stay focused. Stay focused on your main mission.
Okay.
True.
Stay focused on your main mission and keep on growing.
So amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep focused and move. Keep on moving whatever is your vision. Because most of us, firstly, we don't have a clear vision, and then secondly, we don't take any actions towards our mission and the vision. So, Eden, it was so amazing to have you on our show. So grateful. Thank you once again for making to our talk show. And I'm sure our viewers, once they watch this replay, they will really find so great value that you have really inspired, that you have been an inspiration for all of us. And if the viewers, like to know more about Eden, please, we will be sharing his link here, whatever link that he has. And then if you all want to reach out and then be mentored by such a great guy, because when I came across his life, I was truly inspired, and I asked you whether you want to come as a guest. That's why I was really inspired. And I think Eden is also on the YouTube as well. We all can follow him on the YouTube. He has a great topics there. So many topics of mindset, how to shift. Beside the procrastinations, leadership, all that, habits. These are your areas, I think. And I really found it really nice. I think the viewers will benefit so much because we all have a tendency of bad habits comes in very easily. Good habits are very hard to stick to us. So it'll be really nice if you all can follow him. And also if you're interested to become an entrepreneur, he is a right man and a great mentor. So looking for coaches, if you all want to level up your life, change your habits, go from that from the 0 point version to the next level version. If you all want to, then yes, Eden is the right man. So thank you, Eden, for having us. And yeah, Alaika, over to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so oh my God, we are already at the end of the show, but I still want to have Eden with us. But we cannot be
Yeah.
so, right? We have to let him go. We know that you are so busy, Eden, and because you also have your future challenge, you are working on that. So we may not be selfish. We will let you go, but we would like to thank you so much for your times, for your sharing your insights, and this is very amazing, very inspirational. And yeah, so we will Karma will upload this video on her YouTube channel, and also will include your link in case the audience would like to reach you, so they can easily find where to reach you. Is that true? Right, Karma? So we put the links.
Yeah.
Eden on the description.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Although I have to record the beginning.
Yeah.
I forgot to record the beginning, but I think it's okay. Thank you once again.
Yeah. So thank you so much, Eden, for your times. We do appreciate it. And It will be very grateful if sometimes we can have you back to our Listen Up talk show
I
again.
would love that.
Sometimes, yeah. So I
Yeah,
believe
sometime
that
will
Absolutely.
we
be
still
here.
have a lot of insight,
Yeah.
valuable
Thank
Thank
you
things
so
you.
from
much
It's so
Eden.
once
great to
again, and bye
be.
bye. Bye bye to our viewers.
Thank you. It's so great to be
Yeah.
here, guys. I'm really grateful. You're amazing. I can keep talk with you guys for hours on end. So again, thank you for that. And of course, people can come join. And also, I have my free group where right now there's going a mastermind that we are doing once a month. It's for free, and also once a week, weekly training. Right now, we also collaborate with some thoughtful leaders. Then we're doing some reflection, me and more moderators doing some reflection session on the challenge. What are the golden nuggets? So guys, if you don't want to miss out, you're welcome to join us. It's epic.
Wow.
So Karma and Alika, thank
Yeah.
you so much for having me here. Let's keep on going, keep on growing.
Yeah, and keep in touch.
Grateful
Thank
to
you
be here.
again,
You can
Eden.
stop now.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, thank you. And audience, thank you so much as well. My Facebook friends, Karma's Facebook friends, for staying with us. And for you who do the replay, make sure you watch this video, this live replay, and because there is
Lots
a
of
lot
thank you.
of valuable things shared there by Eden. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you very soon. So thank you. Bye-bye.
Mhm.
So let me
Yeah.
stop the
Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you very
live
much,
stream.
everybody.
Yeah, so okay, so it's already stopped the
The live stream is
streaming.
off.
Yeah. Yay. So
Wow.
how is it?
It's really good.
Yeah.
You rocked it, guys. You rocked it.
Thank you so
Oh
much,
my God.
Eden.
And
I'm so
thank you
happy
so
to
much.
meet
Yeah.
you.
I think
And
you.
yeah,
Thank you, guys. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
let us join your group. I really want
Yeah.
to
I
learn
think.
from you.
I think you're.
I will send you the link for my
Yeah.
group for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will do it right
Yeah.
now.
Okay, thank you so much.
Guys,
Let's
it's
keep
I.
connecting.
I love all the share in the Facebook.
Yeah,
thank you.
I think Eden, you're free to leave us now. I think you're a busy man, and
Thank you so
thank
much,
you once
Eden.
again so much.
Thank you. By the way, great concept that you're doing to people. I love that. It's a great concept. Keep with that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you.
slowly in future we want to make it into podcast as well as something
Yeah.
like that.
If you need any help, let me know.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. I gotta go. I have another call right now.
Okay, thank you.
So
Eden.
good to
Yeah.
have it. So good to be here, guys. Grateful for
Yeah,
you.
bye.
Let's own it.
Bye. Yeah.